welcome to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed and you like the content I put out, or you just want to support my channel, just hit that subscribe button just down below in one of these corners, all right? All right, so today, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about garments that we've made. I need adjustments, and we kind of just shoved them in a tote bag or hung them in the closet and never brought them back out to redo. Or unfinished projects. Have you taken a look at your unfinished projects that need to be done, that need to be sewn up in one way or another, right? Well, I want to talk about a garment that I actually made that was completely done, but needs alterations. Now, I have lost 10 pounds since I moved here, and y'all know I just moved in the end of November, so it hasn't been that long, and I lost 10 pounds. And now the dress that I have that was already kind of big on me needs alteration. It needs something done. It needs something done to it. So over the weekend, I was really aching to make something up. I really wanted to sew. I really wanted to make something. I just, and I really had Vogue 8577 in mind. I really wanted to make this dress here. And I've been wanting to make that, but that dress requires a lot of fabric, and it also has a lining. So I was like, oh, I'm not sure that I can do that. So I thought, be genius. I'm like, let me try to make this without the lining, and let me see, even though I don't have 5 yards of fabric, let me see if I can do this since I'm small and I can make, my skirt, shorter. That's kind of my mentality over the weekend. I'm trying to get this sewn up. So I laid my fabric out. I took my pieces and put them on top, and I said, oh, I might be able to do this. I might be able to do this. So I start cutting away, and guess what? Two of the main pieces had fallen behind the cutting table, which then I didn't know at the time. But as I was cutting, I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, I think I'm missing something. And sure enough, I was missing two pieces. So I cut up this fabric that I cannot use now because I cut it up. But what I'm thinking is I might be able to do it on some other things. There is a pattern that I have that is from Gertie, that is a top. Now, the thing about that pattern was I made it up, and I made it such beautiful red fabric with beautiful red vintage buttons. I wish I had a picture to show you, but I don't think I have a picture anymore. And the thing with that was it was one of those where the seam line sits underneath the breast, but mine ended up above it, like ½ inch onto the breast. And so I was like, I can't wear this. Looks ugly. So what I realized is I needed to cut that longer. But I couldn't reuse that same garment because it wasn't enough to do that. So I ended up donating that. And so that I no longer have. So I think what I'm going to do, if I have enough pieces, is use the fabric I just cut up on this for that. If I have enough, if I can make it work. That way I can kind of, that's going to be like my muslin fabric because it is all cut up. So we're going to see if that's going to work or not. And the second thing I did was I thought about using this bodice on the dress that I'm about to show you now. The dress that I made up needed alterations because it was big on the top. And now it's even bigger. So I need to fix that. And that is pattern Vogue 9357. I made this dress up here, and I'll pop a picture up so that you can see, if I can find one, what that looks like in what I made. Now, I have the bodice here because I've been unpicking. And here's the bodice top to that that I made. Now, I made this up in a size 14 per the suggested size on the pattern. However, it was a little bit too big. So I'm going to go down to a size 10. That's how big it is. And I even created darts on it before I took it apart because I did not want I didn't want to unpick. But the underarm was still kind of big. Even though I could live with it at that time, I can't now because, again, I lost more weight. And so, I have to just undo the whole thing. As you see, I'm undoing the underarm bias binding because I want to reuse this. I'm going to reuse this piece because I don't even have this. I don't have enough fabric of this fabric to recreate it in a size 10 or recreate it with a different bodice type. So I have to use this, and I cannot use these pieces to create this bodice because this has a lot of different pieces here. So I can't do that. So I just have to recreate this one. Now, if you made this pattern, you would see that the neckline chokes you as when you make it up and it's done. I didn't like that, so I ended up cutting down the neckline. I think it was like 1.5 inches to bring it down to like here, so that it doesn't sit here and choke me, because it literally did choke you. Like, it choked you. You needed to call 911. That's how it choked you. But anyways, so that was the bad thing about that. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now, and I was just curious if any of you have any projects that you can unpick, that you can, instead of sewing up a new garment, is there one that you can alter, that you can start to wear now, or in the springtime to summer? Is there a garment that you made that just needs alterations like mine does? Well, unfortunately, yeah, I do have to unpick, but you know what, I'm okay with that because this is a nice dress and I'm going to be able to wear this and I'm going to feel good when I wear it. And I actually have another dress that I need to redo, because when I was going through my makes and then I saw that dress needed to be redone as well, I thought, well, you know what, while I'm on it, I might as well just do them both before I change my mood and not want to do them at all, and then they just sit there. And what a waste of fabric and time, right? That's how I see it. So why not just redo the whole thing? And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm unpicking so that I can redo my pieces. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have something like that? I do. I'm working on it now. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the sewing community. And, I was watching videos and I came across a video that said how you can support your favorite creators. But if we're a sewing community, should we not lift each other up? Should we not support one another, whether you're our favorite or not? Like, if, like for me, for instance, when I see that there's a new creator that pops up on mine, or new to me, but has been on YouTube and I've never seen them, it pops up on my feed, I'm going to subscribe to her channel or his channel just to support them as a creator. Because I feel that if you're going to be in a community like this, that we should uplift each other and support each other in any way we can, right? So, subscribing is free, commenting is free, liking is free. So why not support your co-creator? Why not? Instead of just picking and choosing, oh, I like this one, but, well, you're okay, I'm not going to subscribe to you. I don't know. If I like one or two of your videos and you have 100, I'm still going to subscribe to you just to show you support. Because I feel like that's what, creators should do as a whole. If we could just support each other, then, imagine the collaboration that can be created from that. You can collaborate with a lot of different people. But I feel that there is a lot of collaboration going on, but it's kind of like a pick and choose, Oh, I know who you are, so I'm gonna choose you. Let's co-create. Let's do this video together. I don't know you, so I'm not gonna even bother with you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. That's just my opinion. I feel like as a creator, we should, and if we're in a sewing community, we should support one another and just subscribe to your channel. There might be a video that comes up that could be useful to you. You're not going to know because you didn't subscribe, because you didn't like them or you don't want to support them, I don't know. That's, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And it was on someone else's channel. I don't even know. It just came on my feed and I was like, what is this? And I wanted to listen to see how you can support your favorite creator. And I'm like, but I don't have a favorite. I like everybody equally. Like, so I'm going to, if you create something, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I'm going to support you because I feel like that's what we should do. We should uplift each other no matter what. We shouldn't create that high school effect where, we have our cliques. You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like social media does that. Like they have their cliques. Like oh, I'm going to hang out with these people, or I'm going to subscribe to their channel and collaborate with them because I know them. But I don't know who you are, so I'm not going to subscribe. Even though I like one channel, I'm not going to subscribe. You know, like, I don't like that. To me, I've always been very open, and I don't care what you look like. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't care. You're a human being, and if you're on YouTube to create, and if you come on my feed, and again, if I like even one video out of all of yours, I'm going to subscribe because I'm going to support you. I'm going to support your channel. Now, if it's something I don't believe in and I don't like, then I don't subscribe, obviously. But if you know, again, being in the sewing community and the creator community, like I also do crafts. I don't do any videos on them, but I'm going to subscribe to your channel because I want to support you no matter how small or how big you are. If you have 5 subscribers, I'm going to subscribe because you may have that one video that I like, and that's just going to make me subscribe to you, right? That's kind of what I do. I don't know. What do you do? What's your take on that? Do you subscribe to, in the sewing community, do you support one another, or do you only support the people you like? Like, that's my take. Like, what is it? What do you do on your end as far as YouTube and supporting your creator? You know, I don't know. Anyway, back to my garment. Yeah, so I'm carefully unpicking again because I want to reuse my fabric, and I'm almost done with one underarm, which is great because that means I'm getting close. The hardest part is the bias binding, right, guys? I'm not going to redo, well, I guess I do have to unpick it, don't I? Well, maybe not. I'm not going to redo the neck because I feel that I got that to the way I like it. I think what I'm just going to do is unpick. Oh, well, I guess I have to, right? Because I do have to unpick the back. So I have to unpick part of the neck. Or not the neck area. Well, I guess that is the back neck area. So that I can, well, let's think here. I could just, I'm going to undo the underarm. I could just take it in from the sides and the front pieces. This front seam here and this side seam here. And this side seam here. So you'll see there's 2 side seams. I don't know if you can see them. Let's do it this way. So you'll see there's 2 side seams, right? So maybe just taking out from those side seams, and the that should fix the underarm piece, and it should bring in, you know, bring the back in some. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing because I don't want to do the top piece. I like how this fits. So really what I want to do is unpick this bottom piece, the underarm, this underarm piece, and then this here, and then redo those pieces so that I can fix the underarm and bring in part of the back. That's what I think I'm going to do. We shall see. We shall see what I come up with, what I do here, how this works out. And then I will show you. I could even, you know what? Maybe I'll even do a video of me in that process. So this will be, I guess, part 1. And then I'll do part 2 once it's all unpicked and everything. And then we can kind of see how I'm going to either cut, you know, either I just bring in some more, take in about 1/2 inch everywhere that I can. That should bring it back to my, you know, bring a good decent size. Plus I'll be, you know, bringing in from the underarm. I think the underarm area, 1/2 inch would be great as well. So if I did 1/2 inch in each section, then I won't have to retrace the pattern. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try that. Wish me luck. So, but before I put on all the bias binding and all that, I'll try it on and see how that works. Because now I got to redo the zipper as well. Now, when I unpick the zipper, let me go grab it so you can see it. Okay, so here's the band. I had unpicked that. And then I only unpicked the zipper halfway. So here it is still attached to the bottom of my dress. And you see, this is my dress, and that's the band that I told you I created. So I feel that if I just did, let me put this down. If I just did 1/2 inch on each seam without having to retrace, what do you think, guys? Do you think that'll work? Because I don't want to, again, I don't want to do anything to this top piece. I just want to do it to the bottom pieces. So I feel that, let me get my picker, it fell. Not my picker, my seam ripper. Oh my gosh, I tell you, the words I can come up with. Anyways, I'm almost done with this because if I only undo this, I'm not going to do the neck. So I just need to undo, the hardest part is undoing this bias binding, right? Because undoing the rest of the seams isn't going to be that hard. And I think that, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try. See, this is all I had to do was do a video and talk this through. So that way I can figure out what I'm going to do. Instead of tracing the size 10 out, I think what I'll do is 1/2 inch all the way around. And then sew it up. Before I add the bias binding, try it on, see how the underarm looks and how it fits. And if it fits well, then we can move forward, right? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments below how you would make your adjustments to this. Would you retrace the 10, or would you just do what I'm going to do? Do 1/2 inch around all the MC, like take in 1/2 inch more. And let me know how you support, or what you think about supporting the sewing community, not your favorite creator, but the sewing community, and just helping each other out by subscribing, liking their, or even commenting on their channel. Because apparently if you don't have enough views or likes or interaction on your channel, YouTube kind of puts you to the wayside, which sucks, right? Because it should be equal no matter what. But I get that they need to make money as well, and they make money on the most popular channels and videos, which sucks. But anyways, how could you get to that point if your community isn't supporting you, as far as not financially supporting, but supporting as subscribing to your channel, liking and commenting on your videos, right? To me, like I said, if I even like one video, I'm going to subscribe to you in the sewing, even in the sewing community. There are some people that I watch and I'm just like, hurry up and get to the point, because I am very impatient and I don't like to really, especially when they do tutorials, I don't really like to watch them, but I subscribe to their channel just to support them. That's what I do. I just do that. And there are some videos that they make that I like, but there are some that I'm just like, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But if I like one video, I'm subscribing to your channel. That's just, look at my hair, you guys. Like, it's so dry. What do you recommend for dry hair? I know you didn't come to my channel to tell me what to use for dry hair, but my hair has gotten really dry. I don't know why, but it has. Anyways, I need a haircut too, but I can't do that just yet. I thought about cutting my own hair, and then I thought, what if I mess up and then it's like zigzag in the back? That would be really funny. I would cry, but yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think. What projects have you brought out to redo so that you can start to wear that garment? And what do you think about supporting the community as a whole, not just your favorite subscriber, not your favorite content creator is what I'm trying to say. Oh Lord, I have the words, honestly, they're just lost. Do you subscribe to the ones that you could support as a sewing community and uplift each other, or do you just pick and choose who you subscribe to? You just pick your favorites. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk soon. Bye.